What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. So today I actually had a video idea of getting the female mutation and a bunch of exotic or secret fish, but it turns out while trying to do that I run into so many problems on Fish. But I think the first one I'm gonna tell you right now is a really big one. So typically when I'm trying to get the female mutation, I'm in a public server, and when I'm on the public server I see a lot of people trading on different islands, and sometimes when I see their conversation, the first person is like, oh, I'm not gonna go first, and the other person is like, why not? I have more things to give you. And the next thing you know, they go back and forth saying, no, you go first, no, you go first, you know, it never ends. And as you guys can see, trading is a big deal on Fish, and that's why I wonder why we don't have an open market or a safe way to trade. Like, check this out. This was on the sub announcements on the Fish Discord. Select all of the ideas you want to see in Fish. I'm not gonna lie, the fact that trading is actually an option is crazy, because I have a feeling every hour on Fish somebody's getting scammed. Literally. You know what? It's probably way worse. Maybe every 5 minutes somebody's getting scammed. So in that poll it does say trading, real system, and dupes fixed. This should have been an update a long time ago when Fish was first made. Usually a game that's an open world is gonna always have trading in it, so I'm kind of confused why we don't have a trading system. And also, by the way, in this poll it almost lost. As you can see right here, getting faster ways to get XP was in second place. The trading option had 17,900 votes and the faster XP had 15,600 votes. Yeah, so trading laws we were most likely never gonna see it again. And also the main reason why I know a lot of people get scammed is because they comment them on my videos, and they would say who literally scammed them and what they stole from them. Like, for example, they'll put the person that scammed them and say this person stole a crown anglerfish from me, and they're not really doing it for sympathy, they just want people to know this person is a scammer. But I have a feeling that person that scammed most likely could change their name or make a new account and put their fish on it and do it again. So as you can see, they could keep scamming every single day they're on Fish. And now that I think about it, they don't even have to play the game anymore. They could just keep scamming you for all the exotic or secret fish on the game. And also, one more thing, looking at this poll, I just realized something. On this last option, it says spawn boats anywhere without a game pass. So you're telling me right now they were to give the boat game pass to everybody for free? There is no way. Why is this always an option on games? It's not really the fact that they're gonna give this away for free, it's the fact that we paid for it at some point. Like, for example, me, I bought it for myself and gifted it to like 10 other people. If this was an option, they could have done this a long time ago. I'm gonna be honest, if this went through, a lot of people on Fish who bought the game pass would be very angry. There would be so many people in the general chat complaining they got scammed and you never hear the end of it. And how much is the boat game pass? Is it like 400 Robux? Let me check real quick. Oh, okay, the game pass is 300 Robux. Alright, it's not that bad. Actually, you know what? It is for me. Because like I said before, I've given so many people the game pass from the giveaways I do on Discord. And sometimes when somebody helps me, I give them a game pass anyways because it's the best way I can reward them. Oh wait, there is one more thing I want to talk about when it comes to trading. If you guys have never traded before on the Fish Discord, you're not going to know about these values. So basically every single fish on Discord has a specific value when trading. So for example, let's say you're trading a Scylla and they want to give you 3 exalted relics, but most likely you're going to reject that because on the Fish Discord it'll say for the Scylla you got to give 5 exalted relics. Now if you don't know about these values, there's a chance you might get scammed on it. Like for example, let's say for this fish they want 9 exalted relics when in reality it's actually 6. They'll say, for example, give me 7 exalted relics for that fish and we could call it even. And I mean, just like that you got scammed. So I feel like if they make an actual trading system, they gotta show the value of each fish. And if I'm being honest, that system they're gonna make most likely might not work properly, because I've seen other games try to make a trading system, they always undercut the person selling stuff. So if you're selling a fish for 7 exalted relics, most likely on that trade market it'll sell for like 3 exalted relics, which you the seller will know that is not a good price, and most likely you won't sell any fish or trade any fish. And hopefully if they put a trading system, they won't remove the gifting part about it. Like if I want to give my friend 5 exalted relics for free, I should be able to do that after the trading system update. Now the other big thing I want to talk about is rare fish. So as you guys know, on Fish we have a bunch of different mutations you could put on fish. Like for example, if you have the haunted rod, you could get the sinister or ghastly mutation on any fish you catch with it. And you'll know you're catching a ghastly or sinister mutation because the fishing rod will flash like a little green face on it. But for other mutations in the game, it doesn't do that at all. Like for example, check this out. On the female mutation, it doesn't do that. You see, I thought when trying to catch a fish, it'll turn the fish pink. You know, female mutation, pink, that's what it is. I'm not talking about when you catch it, I'm talking about when it's actually in the water still, you're trying to reel it in. So I was like, alright, you know what, for my first female mutation, I'm gonna catch a Scylla. And by the way, somebody told me this might take you 4 different tries to try to get it. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta make 4 accounts to do the process all over again. And by the way, every single time you make a new account, you gotta waste a lot of money, at least $1.3 million. So unless you have a lot of money for the female mutation, you might not be able to do this at all. And the main reason reason why it takes 4 tries to catch the female mutation on the Scylla is because it is completely random. So when you're fishing for the Scylla and you're like reeling it in, you have no idea if it has a mutation on it. And I'm gonna be honest, that is super annoying when it comes to fishing in the game. Like if I'm catching a fish and I see it has no mutation, I'm gonna drop it back in the water. And if you really think about it, in real life you do the same exact thing. You're catching a fish and you're like, oh, that fish is really small, I'm gonna throw it back in the water. And then after that you catch a bigger one and you reel it in. So you know what, it gets even worse for me. I made 4 new accounts trying to catch a Scylla with the female mutation, and would you believe all 4 tries I did not get it. So I'm like, hold up, there has to be a glitch why it didn't work. So then I read it online, they removed the female mutation, and everybody in the comments are saying, oh, I think so, they probably did remove it. And I'm like, there is no way they removed it and it is not a glitch. So I go on the Fisch Discord and I read it is not removed, it's still in the game. But the main reason why you can't catch the female mutation is because there is a massive bug with it. And the only reason we know this because somebody made 20 accounts and did not get it after the new patch. So yeah, when I saw 20 accounts, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm not doing this anymore. Oh yeah. But I just find it crazy, every time there's a new update, the game always breaks something. And for a game that makes so much money, you kind of start thinking like, why? So yeah, I don't really know. But in the Fisch Discord, every time somebody asks, could I still get the female mutation? Somebody on the staff always tells them, yes, you can. So I don't know if it's even real or not. All I know is I tried to get it on 4 accounts and I got so unlucky every single time, I guess. But what about that person that made 20 accounts and didn't get it? That makes no sense, right? 20 accounts? But you see, this wouldn't be that big of a deal if you could see the female mutation on the fish. Like I said before, if I'm catching the Scylla and I see it's pink, that means that it is the female mutation. And I mean, once I see that, I'll try to catch it and boom, I just got it. But if I don't see that, I'll probably drop it back in the water and try again. But I'm gonna be honest, trying to catch a female mutation on the Scylla is a very expensive thing. Like for example, let's say you spawn it and use the Aurora Totem and you don't get it, you're gonna have to do it again. So every time you drop the Scylla in the water, you gotta spend even more money. So you know what, I said before it might cost you 1.3 million to catch it. Actually, it's gonna be like $3 million, maybe even more. And also, while making the female accounts, I try to find a way to make XP, right? And most of the times when people are trying to make the XP, they'll catch like 1 Megalodon with the perfect catch, maybe with the double XP game pass. But you see, I was trying to find a way to make it to level 15 without catching any fish. Because to catch a female mutation, you only have 2 tries to do that. And if you catch a Megalodon for level 15, that means you only have 1 try for that account. And I'm pretty sure you have a 30% chance to catch the female mutation. So I tried sitting in the AFK area to try to get XP because in the past update, they did say you could get XP from that location. I'm not even joking, I sat there for 1 hour and got no XP. And you know what's even crazier? When I was trying to get to the calm zone to catch a Scylla for the first time, I took my alt account to the calm zone and the submarine disappeared. I couldn't believe that glitch was still in the game, but you know what? It is what it is. So as you can see, when you start a new account and you replay Fish, you notice a lot of broken things in the game. And I'm gonna be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of people quit Fish on their first try. Yeah, I don't know, maybe they could hire somebody to polish the game a little bit more. And to be honest, I'm kind of surprised people don't find these glitches in the public testing. But I'm pretty sure with the public testing, they also have people that test the game when they pay them too. Like in other games, they pay them a lot of Robux to test the game for them and they find the bugs there. But yeah, I'm not really sure, but hopefully they fix these bugs in Fish because these are becoming a problem as the game goes on. But anyways, pretty much all I got for today. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.